Okay, guys, I think I might have just lost some of you for a second there. I can't quite explain why. We did have a bit of a problem with the stream there, so you may well have gotten disconnected, in which case you don't know that I'm saying this. Anyhow, I just wanted to end with that Rakdos charm piece. Right. Okay, I'm just going to give it a minute for people to get reconnected. Stream crashed, guys. Right, okay. So sorry about that. I'll have to look into exactly what happened and why that went awry there at a later date. So as I was saying, Rakdos Charm, you don't control the source of the damage, therefore you cannot, with a Rakdos Charm, damage a Planeswalker. Even though your opponent is taking non-combat damage, because the source of the damage is their creatures, which you don't control, you're not given the option of damaging the Planeswalker, and that is wrong on the official FAQ. They have published a retraction, but just in case you have any rules-savvy players who have read up on their rules, and that should that interaction come up for them and they are resisting you telling them, then that is actually something that the rules manager, Matt Tabak, got wrong and has now been corrected. So be careful with that. So I think we're coming up on about the 45-minute mark now. I think it's therefore a good time to kind of wrap up and talk about just a little couple of summary items. So to go over things from the top, I'm David Lyford-Smith. It's very nice to meet you, or at least to stream to you for the first time. Second, we talked about Return to Ravnica and how to make pre-releases fun. Talked about having energy, talking about having fun, talked about using the flavor of the set and of the pre-release mechanics to improve the experience for your players. Thirdly, we then talked about some Return to Ravnica mechanics, the 5 new keywords, as well as a few specific cards. And then we had a stream crash, unfortunately, and then it was now, and then I don't know what happened, quote Fry. What I just want to finish up with, guys, is a couple of bits of information. If you have anything interesting you want to share with us, suggestions for topics, or anything else, please hit us up on Twitter at @MagicTheJudging. Please let us know what's going on and what your ideas are. Secondly, shameless plug time. I'm quite active in charity fundraising, and next weekend I'm taking part in an event raising funds for charity. The event is called Bite Night. It raises charitable funds for Action for Children, and the particular thing that they are doing is to combat youth homelessness. This is my 3rd year being involved. It's a great and worthy cause, and I would very much love it if you could send anything my way. Next Friday night, I'm not going to be, unfortunately, at the pre-release. I'm actually going to be sleeping rough. I'm going to be becoming homeless for a night, sleeping in an open park in the middle of Reading with very little protection from the elements. As I said, it's my 3rd year doing it. It's not pleasant, but it is very worthy. So if you want to know more about that, hit me up on Twitter at Savia Wanderer or on @MagicTheJudging, and you can find out some more about that. That's about all we've got to talk about this week. As I mentioned, next week, the plan is, by the way, that the regular time slot, the default time slot, will be Thursdays, but do watch the Twitter account for the specifics of that. But the plan is that next Thursday we're going to be talking about everything there is to talk about triggered abilities. So I hope to see you then. Otherwise, see me on Twitter. Have fun at your pre-releases, and have another happy week, Judging. Thanks very much.